How's it going, everyone? I'm Isle, and we're here for some more StarCraft 2. Just cover up the names, you can't see them yet. Because today, I think I've got what could be a pretty fun match. It is PvP, but bear with me, as we've got our players here. Our first player from China is Cyan. Don't know much about him, but we'll get back to him now. In the other corner, I think is one of the maybe favorite personalities in StarCraft 2. From the Netherlands, we have Harstem, or TheCowboy, as his as his tag says. This could be a lot of fun. Now, I don't actually get to do a lot of Harstem games because I don't have too many of his replays. But he is very knowledgeable in StarCraft 2, and he definitely has a huge amount of personality. I follow his YouTube channel quite a lot. I love all of the content that he makes, and he's you know, even at tournaments and things, when he gets behind a microphone or something, he is quite funny. I wish I could be that funny. But yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens here in the game between these two. Now, Cyan, again, I do not know too much about him. I've seen him play a couple of times. He is a Chinese player, and he's pretty decent in the region. But if I'm remembering correctly, he is a pretty aggressive player. So we'll see if some of that aggression comes out in this game. It doesn't seem so far that he's going to do anything too crazy, because he just went for the double gateway and then the cybercore. Saying that, proxy pylon coming up, that's probably going to be the Stargate. Harstem, on the other hand, has gone for the low ground and double gas. He will probably eventually go into one gateway and cybercore, probably going into the Nexus pretty soon. He actually does find this pylon and probe in the bottom section of the map, so you know, that's good for him. A couple of probes just following around each other here. It's like, what's going on? Meanwhile, there is a zealot going. He's ready to take out that pylon. Stargate coming up for Harstem. Irritating pylon placed in the natural, just to be a little bit of a nuisance. So far, no tech of choice for Cyan. I hope I'm saying his name right, by the way. It's either Cyan or it's Cyan, but I doubt it's that one. So we'll go with Cyan. Yeah, I do often make a. Why? Is that pylon? Is that pylon just?
Going after a pylon. A classic tactic.
Diva? So yeah, I don't know, maybe this is a very clever play. I think that pylon was to see what was building out of the gateway, which is then very clever. I like that. I like that a lot. This pylon still being annoying. Nexus is going to come up here for Cyan pretty shortly. These two stalkers being a little bit irritating. Harstem's going to wait for the second stalker to come out before he's really going to go for the defense. At the same time, Oracle's going to fly over. We're going to have Phoenix counter for Cyan. That's pretty good. Phoenixes, obviously, they will beat Oracles in a straight up fight, because Oracles, they struggle with the shooting up with their lasers. See if any damage gets done, and if the... Okay, it's going to be recalled. It should get out safely. Going to take a little bit of damage, but not too much. Yeah, I think that's fine. Twilight Council for both players. So it was just a single Phoenix to stop the Oracle. I guess that's okay, but the thing is, for me, the Oracle is going to have a lot more value later on in the game than the single Phoenix, right? That's at least what I think. 4 stalkers moving across the map. They're just gonna waltz right in and go hit the shield battery. Harstem's army does relocate to get rid of them. That was a comfortable, like, if you're gonna leave the door open, well, here I go. It's probably, yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be blink for both players. Harstem's natural is up. Science is he's transferring the probes now. So far, a little bit, well, quite a lot of a worker lead, actually. 5 workers. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for this stage of the game, that's pretty decent for Harstem. Phoenix still just having a look around. This Oracle is just being safe, staying at home. Oh, Okay. So nothing too major has happened, nothing too crazy. So we'll see what happens as these players go into the mid game. In terms of losses, nothing too major. Cyan losing a couple of minerals on his 2 pylons and then the 3 probes. So all in all, not too crazy losses. This stage we see a bunch of stalkers moving out for... Not moving out, just bouncing around. Isn't it funny how slow zealots are before they get the charge upgrade? Like that is someone that is on a casual stroll. There is no haste. He's just having a good time, just perusing across the map, seeing what is out there. Anyway, back to the stalkers. Gonna see some blink battles as soon as this is a very good timing. As the blink finishes, here goes Harstem. First shot goes off for Cyan. Now obviously attacking into shield battery, never easy, but this is a distraction because at the same time the Oracle is having a fly in. Okay, Blink Stalkers doing some work. Okay, there is 2 Stalkers. There are 2. Ugh. English hard. And that gets driven out. Almost killed. Whew. That was close. Pylon here. Cowboy. The Cowboy. Harstem. Going to carry on with a little bit of the aggression. The Sunday Walker has arrived. He is here ready to join the army. And just continue strolling merrily about. Cyan going for the... I struggled to see which one. I thought I'd move to the other side of the map there. Going for the Robo. Eventually charge will come up. If you stay alive, good sir, you will soon be much quicker. You'll do that strength training and you'll be good to go. Phoenix trying to get rid of the Oracle. Sometimes I do that. I forget the units' names. If you ask me, I will always be able to tell you. Except when I'm trying to think of it while casting. Then for some reason, it just completely slips my brain. No! No! Not the Sunday Walker! Moment of silence for him. Anyway. I had high hopes for the Sunday Walker, but, you know. I don't know if Sunday walking's a thing. I guess I'm thinking of Sunday driving. And maybe that's not a common expression. I don't know how many of my stupid expressions actually carry over borders. So if you don't know what that means, generally people move a lot slower on Sundays. At least they drive a lot slower on Sundays. So, you know, they take their time to get to places. There's no rush. We're going to see Stalker versus Stalkers with the Robos coming up. I am expecting Robo Bays soon enough, so that we can go into that Disruptor play. Stalker Disruptor, a very exciting unit composition. Very difficult to control, especially if you're just a ladder hero. I mean, some people are very good at it, don't get me wrong. But the pros, they do it a little bit differently. And yeah, it's tricky. There's a bunch of stasis wards all around. I do like that. That's going to help defensively. Yes, no more Sunday Walkers. The Zealots are here. They have their legs. Ooh, ouch. Trying to get through the side blockers there means that Harstem takes a bunch of hits, but catches a bunch of the retreating Stalkers, so still not too bad for him. Harstem does have a supply lead. Worker count has evened up a little bit, but the armies are quite similar. Robo Bays coming up for both players. Harstem's actually getting his +2, and the +1 is not yet finished for Cyan. So this means that these engagements are going to go a lot better for Harstem. Good little blink micro from both players. Just getting their damaged Stalkers out the way, and I don't think too much had fallen there. 5 versus 3 throughout that entire engagement. Not too shabby, Nige. And we see the first Disruptors coming up. Well, Disruptor. So I guess where Harstem's got the quicker upgrade, Cyan's going to have the quicker Disruptor. And this becomes very tricky. Now the micro required for these armies when there are Disruptors involved. Oh, nice little stasis ward, but the Oracle does go down. Poor Oracle. These ones are going to be fine. Harstem's going to think about jumping on it, but instead he's just going to come around to get the army, because obviously he can see where they are. Nice little blink forward there, gets a huge amount of damage on that single Stalker. 4th base coming up again for Cyan, while the 4th base is pretty much fully saturated for Harstem. Harstem has gotten himself in a nice position. He has 69 workers. Nice. And yeah, I think he's doing pretty well in this match. Watch out for the Disruptor. Blink. Okay, to save himself. Yep. Disruptor matches are also pretty difficult to cast because it's like, you hold your breath and then wait for the Disruptor shot, the Nova to explode and see if anything dies, because I think the pros like to do this to us. They like to blink at absolutely the last minute so that everyone watching can just, you know, have their hearts fall through their bottom section of their bodies. They don't actually do it that way, but you know, I'm gonna say that's why they do it. It's all for our entertainment value. Okay, just walking around, more coming. Ooh, okay, not too bad. You see, there it is. The breath holding. That one stalker got a little bit excited. Disruptor does go down. That's always nice. Getting disruptors, very good. Yeah, I like the zealots in this army. They do help a lot, but it does make it more difficult to control because you can accidentally explode your own zealots with the disruptors. Ooh, disruptor flank coming up. He's gonna hide it in the side blocker. Ooh, this could be good. Do it, do it. Oh, big big disruption over there. Harstem with the sneaky little disruptor in the side blocker. That was so much damage. Woo! Ouch. Cyan's gonna feel that one, and the supply is now insanely in favor for Harstem. That was a fantastic little hit there. Stalkers are standing around. They're just trying to keep an eye on any future expansions going up. +2, +3 going up for both players. And Cyan has transitioned to carriers. I haven't even noticed he's going into Skytoss. Harstem's going to have to pull the trigger soon because, I mean, I guess Stalkers are fine against carriers. But obviously at some stage you're going to want to get some higher tier units that are able to deal with those carriers. So I need 2 at a time. Now the disruption over trying to hit from far away. How many Novas do we have? How many Novas? It's 7 for Cyan versus 4. That's actually a big difference. So Harstem's got more more Stalkers, I think, yeah. 23 versus 19. Mind you, Cyan's caught up quite nicely in the supply count. Harstem has decided to go for his own carriers and the mothership. The biggest of bad capital ships. The mothership ready to go. Whoa. Ooh, another big hit there. Harstem's trying to get rid of those disruptors. Okay. Ooh. Alright. PvP. I actually enjoy this. It makes me really hold my breath. I get a little bit panicky. Bunch of zealots having a tea party. Whew. Alright. So we got 3 at a time coming up for Harstem. And has Cyan just stopped producing? No, he's not making any more. So he's just got the... He cancelled. Did I see it right? He's going for DTs now. Did I swear he had on his prediction. Maybe I saw Harstem. Maybe I saw wrong. That is possible. I might have seen wrong. But I swear that I saw Cyan making the carriers first. Anyway, the 3 carriers are here to join Harstem's army. Blink DTs, they're not going to do too much. Well, DTs. They're not going to do too much against the carriers. So, oh, but Harstem's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get his carriers out of position. Yeah, Stalkers actually deal fine unless those carriers are in big numbers. But this base is going to get cancelled. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit, get the whole battle. Those disruption novas bumped into each other. Boink. Oh. Alright. The zealots going for a run by. If they turn around and they go after those disruptors, that'll be amazing. At the same time, there's a couple of zealots moving down into the bottom here. Carrier count is becoming pretty decent now. We're on 6. Okay, the zealots are going after those disruptors. That's very good. If they can get rid of those disruptors. Ooh, nice little splits there by Harstem. Good micro. Cyan he's protecting those with his life. He knows those are his lifeline for the game. And now the mothership has arrived. There she is. Not that it really matters for cannons. Okay, blinking onto the Disruptors. The carriers are starting to... Ooh! Was that a big hit or did he blink in time? I'm not sure. The Stalkers are being taken out between the Disruptors and the carriers. This invisible army is so dangerous. The mothership is going to put down a time warp. I don't even know if that's what it's called. GG is called, and Harstem takes the game with their superior later game army. Whew, okay, now I can go breathe. I love Disruptor play. Maybe I'm the only one, but I really do enjoy it. And I think this was a fun match between, you know, two slightly lesser known players. I mean, Harstem's known. You know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like rating. If you want to see more StarCraft content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you once again for watching and for all of the support, and I will see you in the next one.